This is back up. Okay. What?
He still wants. He wants your attention.
What? Good baby. So cute. Alright, over the gates. Okay, over the gate to the Great North Hall. Golden Cat. Alright. Let me go up. Nearest to that one right now, so let's. Cradled in rock as at Asgard's highest height, a seed sleeps in Ymir's cold grip. Warm it awake, bring it to water for old bones sprout with new life. Asgard's highest height? Okay, back up and running. God, this is so annoying. It's so fucking disconnected. Asgard's highest height. I'm at the top of the fucking there. Okay, at the entrance of the Great Hall. So, let me get back up here. The Golden Cat. What is it, Luke? The entrance of the Great Hall? What's in here? I have to chase it. What, buddy? He is a very talkative cat.
Nice.
Oh wait, here we go. Some cats. Talkative boy. Really? Come on. Up there, there you go. That's something out. Over the gate to the Great North Hall, Golden Cat sits patiently, gazing upon tall towers. She'll flee when she is found, but follow without fear. Look, leap, descend. Once she leaps to the end, she may go to the ground. Whatever.
I remember this mission.
Son of a fucking bitch.
You figured this out way faster than I did.
Really? I mean, it's under the Great Hall, and this is the Great Hall.
Well, I'm saying that you found her. You faster than I did.
She's up there, so alright.
It took me an embarrassing amount of time to figure out where she was and how to find her.
Well, I thought maybe it meant the statue, so I was like looking in the direction that it was looking, and then I found her across the way. So that was my thought process anyway. Let's go here.
Yeah, I'm not smart when it comes to games. I'm dumb.
You're not dumb. Where is she?
Very dumb.
There she is.
One of Freya's statues. Who put you up here, little cat? So that's how it is. Lead the way, nimble one.
A little meow in this.
Follow that kitty.
Where are you leading me?
Are you serious? The thing like made me fall.
Oh,
Alright, where'd you go? I didn't see where she went. Oh, there you are.
Nowhere to go but down. I have it. Who knew you could capture a sound?
Capture the sound, and then a cat came out of the fucking. Oh man, that was cute. All right. So the tallest point. It's probably this. Oh hey, there's the. Now it's telling me the other treasure is over there. Alright, let me read the thing again. Cradled in rock at its highest height, a seed sleeps in Ymir's cold crib. Warm it awake, bring it to water for old bone to sprout into new life. It's cold as... I have a feeling it's this part. Like, this is super ass high.
I'm gonna find out.
I mean, it seemed as though I could see everything when I was here earlier, so... Ah, yeah, I was right.
This looks like the right place. There's the seed in the mountain's rocky grip. Some heat may free it from its shell. I need your eyes, my friend. The seed will not sprout root until I get it into some water.
No, let's put it in some water. There's water near me. Oh, literally I can just jump where I am right now. Oh. I wanted to, well...
He has made the base already? The builder works fast. A bit too fast.
Oh yeah, he made that insanely fast. Alright, can I throw it?
You must retrieve the root for Uvalde before it takes hold. This is the mountain I seek.
I don't know, I had a strange deja vu with this, and I'm not sure if it's because of this in particular.
Let's see what you can make of these.
Or something I did earlier in the game. Might have been when I was throwing all those things over the edge for that one guy who like ended up killing himself.
Yeah.
He's saying to me still.
Yeah, he didn't go to Valhalla. He just fucking went to hell.
Yep. He's like, what? Alright. Seriously, this is the most intense jump.
But
Alright, we're gonna look at the codex real quick since it's telling me something.
it'd be really funny
Valdi.
and really dark if he just missed.
That'd be funny. When Ivaldi the dwarf was rescued by Odin from a fate worse than death, his smithing skill was unmatched in the 9 realms. He pays that debt off as the Allfather's servant, crafting items of great power and beauty. He takes great pride in his work and even greater pride in his sons, whose talents are destined to be put to his own. This would be like that one part in the Game Grumps' playthrough of Skyward Sword, when it was like you're practicing with the sail, and Aaron just wasn't opening the sail and he was just falling flat on his face. And then he'd fall and he'd be like, "What?" And then they were just kind of like, and then like pretend to be Zelda, just being like, "Oh, okay, you got it this time."
Oh, that'd be so funny.
Got us?
Game group. I want those plushies they have.
Oh, the Game Guru ones?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
I know a cat's footfall when...
I found everything you asked for. How soon can you finish this unbreakable cord?
As soon as it wants to be made. You cannot rush this kind of magic. It flows with a speed all its own.
Find me as soon as it's ready.
By the way, after we spoke of the Hugr, a cousin came by with his own spirit tale. I don't trust coincidence, so this one's free.
What did he say?
He told me his sister's husband Borin drank a mead brewed in Jotunheim, and it sent his Hugr into a goat.
The spirit of a dwarf in the body of a goat?
Stranger still, his sister didn't even notice.
Heavy!
Don't drag me into this.
The tower is nearly finished.
Do not fret. The final hours are ticking down.
Not fast enough. I feel the jaws of a trap closing upon me.
Knowing you are in a trap is the first step to avoiding it.
Fast enough.
You don't care
I thought they
if
were
I'm
giving him.
married off
I
to
thought they
this
were giving him like
builder,
9
do you?
days or whatever. This has been like a couple of hours.
Have no fear, Freya. Whatever things transpire today, you marrying the Builder will not be among them.
At least have the sense to admit you betrayed my trust.
I was wrong to use you like that. I will confront the Builder and pry the truth out of him.
A limp apology, but it will suffice for now.
Limp apology. Weak
Once
ass
the builder
apology.
is dealt with, turn your spear on Loki. Every chance he had, he dug us deeper into this mess.
If Loki is up to something, I will see to it that he is punished. Blood Oath be damned.
Be damned. Alright, I can't fast travel over there, unfortunately. Big finish. Should be about done after this.
Bit.
The elk in here. Slut, or the reindeer, whatever the fuck you are. It might be a reindeer. Those antlers are way too big to be, I think, to be in. I don't know. Let me look at the great elk head that I have in my storage. I think this is a reindeer, I'm not sure.
Okay. I have to be 100% real with you. When you said the great elk head in your story, I thought you were telling me your actual like story.
He finished the tower. Have we been
Oh, no.
outplayed?
I'm like, why do you have that in your story, dude?
No, it was the great elk that I killed in Norway. I kept that as a trophy. Same thing I did for the weird dog last night.
God, that was just, I embarrassed myself.
This is your fuck. It's a reindeer. It looks like a reindeer. I don't think that's an elk. I think elks are about. That's like the. Oh, this is gonna kill him. Oh god, this is gonna kill him. And it killed me too. It killed me too. I just synchronized and think I would. Oops! Anyway, I'm gonna Google this. Difference between elk and reindeer. And caribou originated in the Arctic and subarctic regions. Oh, I have to go all the way back? Son of a bitch. Typically found in north, okay. Reindeer originated in Arctic and subarctic regions, while elk have mainly been found in North America and eastern parts of Asia. Elk are typically much heavier than reindeer, and they have a reddish hue and a large rump compared to reindeer, which are usually both brown or color of slimmer wood. Yeah, that makes sense because of the fur. Because one of the elk I killed had like a big fur or whatever. This is definitely like a it's definitely a reindeer. Why Rudolph is different from elk? And a caribou. Yeah, a caribou are in that family, but I don't need either way to get over here. I just took the long way like an idiot. Yeah, elk, reindeer, 3 animals that are similar and easily confused. Let's do one. And this one. Damn, you built that fast. Okay. Elk have light-colored fur and are considerably larger than caribou. They have massive antlers. They shed every spring and they grow back each summer. The antlers grow up to 4 feet in length. Reindeer on kid. This might be a reindeer. It looks like one. Here's the deal. Reindeer and caribou are one and the same. Often they are called reindeer if they're domesticated, or caribou if they are more wild. Also, they're usually called reindeer if they come from Europe and Asia, and caribou if they originate from North America. Either way, there's the same animals, so call them what you will. Reindeer were first associated with Christmas after a Christmas booklet was published in 1821. An anonymous author mentioned that reindeer drove Santa to his destinations. 2 years later, in 1823, famous Christian poem titled "Twas the Night Before Christmas" was published, and that's where the idea of a flying reindeer. Caribou. Holy fuck! Those antlers. Caribou much smaller than elk. The population of caribou is also decreasing, whereas the elk population is doing well and increasing. We're in the caribou herd, most male and females have antlers. They also have cool hooves that allow them to be able to dig in the snow and paddle through water. Caribou. So caribou and reindeer is pretty much the same animal? I guess. Interesting. Here. There's caribou. Granted, when I hear caribou, my first thought goes to that one episode of Jimmy Neutron. When it's like a super blizzard, and his dad goes out to hunt caribou. There's like the weird ass chant or whatever. I'm gonna grab his treasure while I'm thinking about it.
You unlocked a core memory.
I did.
By mentioning that, yeah, I forgot about that whole thing.
Yeah, reindeer and caribou are the same animal and are a member of the family. In Europe, they are called reindeer. In North America, they are called caribou if they're wild, and reindeers if they're domesticated. The reindeer are also known as the caribou in North America. Yeah, they can just have much bigger antlers. Where the fuck was the entrance for this thing?
I should be cautious around here.
Where was the entrance for this? I don't remember where the damn entrance is. Something right here. Okay. That's something underground I have to investigate, so. This is intense.
Like what you see? Quite the tower, hmm?
This is fucking weird.
Not my best work, but it has a certain glow. Now then, where's my queen?
You're finished. The tower is functional.
One rune remains, which I shall inscribe after I am wet.
Yeah, about that, bro.
About that or not. That's not happening, my guy.
Who helped you complete the work, Builder? You could not have managed so quickly on your own.
Our agreement said nothing about outside help. Now, where is Frey? I'm tired of waiting.
Outside help.
Oh, buddy.
Interesting choice of words.
Hail, Harvey! Hail, Builder!
We bring you your bride.
Freya, my beloved.
The smile floating on her face.
Why does she leer so wickedly?
She's starved, Builder. Hungry for you. Eager to consume you like a moist and dainty morsel.
Splendid. She'll be pleased to know I have an appetite to match her own. Our union will be a feast of the senses. Enough chatter. We have upheld our end of the bargain. Will you finish your work? I'm sorry, but I've never seen such wild eyes. Why does she look so feral?
I'm supposed to be doing something to deter him from wanting to marry her.
Since hearing of your offer, she has not closed her eyes. She fears what she might miss in the abyss of comforting sleep.
This guy's got
This is
so
no
many, like,
dream, my love.
he's,
It is all
like,
quite real. Speak and tell me you agree.
Quit stalling and kiss her, Dungmeat! Consummate your betrothal!
Yes, a kiss. A brief taste to whet my appetite.
This is so weird.
Delicious.
Like,
Your lips
you
are
know,
two pillows on a
they
bed
get
of
forced in the
rain-rose
mouth.
petals.
It's Loki.
And yours are cold and rough as unpolished stone.
What trickery is this?
Duh.
Is something wrong?
Her voice! It's hideous!
I have been told it has a seductive quality. By a wolf.
Treachery! Bring me the real Freya, or my offer is
You
withdrawn.
can't even talk yet.
I'll bring
and it was like-
myself if you don't mind.
Hey, Freya.
Whoops.
Freya, you don't need
You have
to.
next to nothing, Esir. Only this useless monument to your ineptitude. You've been a good boy, Thor. Don't gamble your winnings.
He's like, but mom.
And you, Havi.
That he's his, like that's his mother.
You tried to avoid responsibility
I'm gonna
by
go with
not
yes.
making a choice. But that was a choice in itself. And look where it has brought us.
We have taken you for granted, it is true. That ends now.
Has this sad spectacle been for my sake alone? I've seen better drama on the festering carcass of a dead pig.
Finish your work, or suffer.
No Freya, no shield.
Ow, ow, ow.
To Helheim with him, Harvey. I know where he keeps his enchanted paint.
Show me. Thor, Tyr, watch our guest closely. Freya, I hope we will have words when this is done. Why do you still wear Freya's form?
A reminder of who's at stake.
Change back. This is disturbing. Where do we go now?
I don't know. I didn't say I was watching him every moment.
So you do not know where he kept his supplies?
They must be nearby.
Alright, wait. I'm trying to find it, but doesn't even mention in like the Wikipedia page that he is son of Odin. Oh wait, hold on. Thor bears at least 15 names as the husband of Sif, the lover of Jotun, Saxa.
Nice.
Father to Magni. Thor has numerous brothers. By way of Odin, he has numerous brothers. He's the stepfather of the god Or, or Ymir, whatever. I'm not sure which god that is either. Young.
Jonathan.
Alright,
Mostly never.
Okay. It says, according to World History Encyclopedia, he's the son of Odin and Odin's consort Jord of Earth.
Have a look, Sunan.
Oh, it is over here.
We have found the worm's lair.
Why are there fucking reindeer
Are
here?
those the builder's pets? He has strange.
Best not to draw attention here. Find the paint. Those runes. I know them. The builder's supplies must be hidden behind this door. Loki, give me a hand.
Coming. Wait. Shapeshifters.
More deception. The builder will suffer for this.
Find the thing.
Oh, there we go.
Now let's smash that door.
Hold, Loki. We need to talk.
How do they do that? Fucking weird red plants that grow whenever I kill these things.
Not what we...
What is it, Harvey?
Loki? Did you know this builder before we met him at Heimdall's tower?
Did I know him? As in friends? Or know of him?
Did you invite him here?
I did, yes. He rescued my son from Jotunheim, so I agreed to bring him here and help him find work. That's all.
Make this right, Loki, or the blood oath that binds me is forfeit. For you and your son, is that clear?
As a cloudless sky, High One.
Not what we need.
Yeah, Percy, it's freaking... It's reset itself 3 times.
More dear.
OBS was crashing.
I'll watch
Disconnected
your back.
for some reason.
That's cold comfort. A quiet crossing might be best.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's done it 3 times. It's kind of annoying. The fuck? Not the last
Slay
two,
these
so.
shapeshifters!
Alright. There he is.
I have the paint.
Then let us fade like shadows in the light.
One, I thought I was gonna bring all 3. Yeah, well, I don't know what it is with red plants when they die. Do you have any idea? Oh, fuck.
Honestly, I don't know. I never
On
really
your
paid
advice,
attention to all that.
find some way to hinder his efforts, or I will offer you as his price.
Sir, brave
But
and
then
Peter.
again, this is the afterlife, so maybe that's the place where we're going to be like respawn.
Well, this isn't the afterlife. Hell is the afterlife. This is just one of the realms of the dying
Well,
worlds.
no. Well, I figured the rules apply. You know, like
You survived my trap. How disappointing.
Invaders from Jotunheim. We slaughtered them all.
Booty's ballsack. Can I kill him now?
We do not need this honor cheat. We will complete the tower ourselves.
My Hugr makes it work. I am bound to it through the magic of your realm.
You perverted our sacred waters. We have every reason to kill you.
Well, recent. They should call you the god of hindsight, all-knowing after the fact.
I will finish the inscription. Builder, you stay with me. You others go.
Elhas, for protection.
You godless worm, slayer of my kin, oath breaker, spirit taker. I didn't build this tower to keep your enemies out. I built it to keep you in.
Hello, giant ice giant.
You thought
Oh,
you
fuck.
could slay my people without punishment or prize? You and your slab-headed son?
Their lives were the price of their arrogance. His head is exposed. How do I reach it?
His head is exposed. It's bald. Oh!
You shape the 9 worlds, but you do not control them.
Control them? I only wish to survive them. Damn it. Missed.
Oh, I didn't miss. I literally shot him in the head. Ah, I ran out of arrows.
I feel great.
Son of a bitch. There we go. And
Dirt.
Dude, oh god. Shit.
Is the Jotun dead?
And his magic dies with him. Does that worry you, trickster?
What are you implying?
Were you behind this? You dishonorable truth-tangler.
What do you know of honor, Freya? You've bedded more men than all the halls in Midgard.
You're a fine one to talk of sexual appetites. You fathered a wolf cub.
I'll not hear a lecture from the Lord of Petty Rules, who stiffens at the thought of laying down the law. And before you threaten to brandish your hammer, Thor, remember, without it, you'd be no better than a troll. Only twice as stupid.
Oh! You festering ballsack swollen with the foulest drippings of Ymir's corpse. No oath is worth this abuse.
But you won't break it, Harvey. You cannot. All your efforts to evade destiny will only fling you further along its course. If you're not careful, you may be the author of your own destruction.
Mjolnir, kick your ass.
Leave him. He will do little harm while his son remains captive.
A mouthful of iron would put a stop to his babbling.
What now, wise one? We have returned to the place from which we set out. Ragnarok is coming, and we are no safer.
There may be a solution in Jotunheim. Hugger magic, they call it. I will travel there to see it for myself. Until I have the final binding, Loki's son must not leave that island. In time, it shall serve as a sanctuary for all wolves.
I will watch
Sanctuary
over
for all
him
wolves.
as one of my own kin.
Then I'll leave the realm in your capable hands, my queen. If my own are empty when I return, I will accept destiny with both.
There's still more?
There's so much to do.
Just go to Jotunheim. The big finish, it's called. I'm not even done with this mission. It didn't even say mission completed, so it's still part of this. Jesus. Yeesh. I feel like with it being called the big finish, it should be almost done, right?
You think?
Oh wait, hold on, I can, I should have not done that. I can go, I can do the... Shit, I can do the thing. No, this was a dumb idea. Oh, water below me. I can go, oh, shit. Yeah, that's death. That's death. That's totally death. That is death.
Did you die?
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh, it's so stupid. Oh. Oh, I didn't mean for that to happen. dumb death.
I liked it though. Entertaining.
Oh my god, that was so stupid. Oh, there's a letter on the table. Pavia, witnesses come forward in the case of Sigurd Defra and to support that she was indeed coerced. In light of this new evidence, it seems overly cruel and perhaps short-sighted to lay her face hinge on a curse. They say this is not a sentimentality, but simple practicality. Okay. Alright, go do this offer thing, and then we'll go to Jotunheim.
Oh,
Come on.
lordy.
Run faster. Alrighty. Offer 30 Ymir Ymirs or whatever tombstones. Alright. Can I have my mount, please? Got 5 skill. That's totally worth it. That's why she got me ripped my ass. Alright. Let's see what Jotunheim has. We're gonna close the door to Jotunheim.
Gotta open it again.
Just can't run for the cities, and it makes me angry. It takes so long. Move over, please. There we go. Now we run.
Right into the Rainbow Bridge.
Yep.
My
So that I can see
favorite
Heimdall himself, but it's
It'd be really funny. It'd be so funny to see fucking Mario just jump on his cart.
Ding, 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 ding. Anyway. Oh,
I just not thinking. I got a Rainbow Road in mind.
yeah. Alright. Leave Asgard.
Leave Asgard.
Yeah. It's 5,000 XP for that. Got skill points. Coming back to the land of the living.
Are you?
I don't know. Yep, I'm back. I'm back in Volka's house.
Welcome back. Your face is bright, and your eyes seem clearer. Tell me of everything you have seen.
I've been to Asgard, the seat of the gods. I saw through Odin's eyes,
Where do we
just as you
begin?
said. In every vision, I inhabited his form, lived as he
What?
once lived. In his body, I was myself, but I was carried by his whims. His thoughts
What, buddy?
were as known to me as my own. We were two, but we existed as one.
And what have you learned?
Buddy.
More than learned. I felt everything. His fears and doubts, his loves and passions.
Incredible. What else?
Yeah, buddy.
I consorted with Loki, the trickster. We quarreled often, as siblings.
It was like Ragnarok
Soon
something that
our
already
fights grew
happened.
dark.
We're just
When
like
he revealed he had sired a wolf cub, my rage
like
was
their whole
unbound.
thing is like Ragnarok already happened.
Because he had hid the truth from you?
The humans that were
Yes,
repopulated by the
because he
two
knew
that
wolves were
survived
not
the
allowed in
forest.
Asgard. He flaunted my command.
That is technically true.
Perhaps this was the purpose of your vision.
Okay.
To overcome an inner fear
It does
and
go
find
through the
forgiveness
cycle
in
every
your heart.
so often.
Maybe. But before my vision ended, I was seized by great purpose. I devised a plan, a voyage to Jotunheim. And then I awoke.
Interesting.
What?
Was there anything else?
I heard a prophecy. Warning of Ragnarok, the destruction of the world, the end of all time. And the Nornir. They warned me of the great wolf Fenrir, and how he hungered for my blood. But there was something else.
I thought Ragnarok was the end
Oh.
of time, and whatever it is.
I was undaunted by the coming cataclysm.
Perhaps this aspect of your vision inspires bravery. Truly, you are touched by the gods. Was there more?
There was nothing more. Nothing of great significance. The dream has faded.
Eivor, your visions are unlike any I have encountered. Leave me now. I must think on what you have shared.
Jeez, that quest took forever. I'll be 1700 XP for that, but I love that. It says the Ragnarok will be preceded by cruel winters and moral chaos. Giants and demons approaching from all points of the compass will attack the gods who will meet them and face death like heroes. The sun will be darkened, the stars will vanish, and the earth will sink into the sea. Afterward, the earth will rise again, the innocent Baldur will return from the dead, and the hosts of the just will live in the hall roofed with gold. Destroyed illusions of Ragnarok and found many other sources show that conceptions have varied. According to one poem, 2 human beings will emerge from the world tree, which was not destroyed, and repeople the earth. Why was Baldur innocent? Beautiful and just, he was the favorite of the gods. Most legends about him concerned with his death. The only thing that can hurt him is mistletoe.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's the one thing that was it enchanted that it was harmless.
Crafty character elements to build a rising gods grown up for norm whatever. Alright. Jeez, alright. So going deeper, collect the plants for Valka's next potion. I can go back in. Jump back in!
I was to say, are we going to jump back in again?
We're gonna jump back in again?
Hell yeah.
Master counter roll. The hidden blade strike while executing a counter roll. What the hell? Crush of death. Dodging just before hands grants you heightened senses. Moving around to others. Ooh, I like that. Explosive corpse is so fucking funny to me. So much, dude. There's so many fucking skills.
Yeah, so many options.
And that was honestly too much. I haven't even found yet. With the skill, lose to arrows will never break and may be collected from fallen enemies. That, please. Sweet. Alright, is there another way? That's 4 the almost adrenaline I can have.
I actually don't know what the limit is for the adrenaline.
Huh. That's an interesting skill. Cremation one's funny. Cold Rage. Or hit interruptions while performing successive regular melee attacks. Actually, I like that one. Alright. 166. God, the amount of fucking quests I have. Reach settlement level 5. Kill and find the order from the find the members of the order. Maximilian. Find and talk to Maximilian about the Legionnaire statue. That's in London. Find out codex pages, which I don't know how many I found. Stored in the hidden bureaus, right. I think I only have one of those, actually. Collectibles. No. Not trade goods. Quest items. Codex pages. I know I have a codex page. Yeah, I got one. Going deeper. Lord. Let's see what the lady outside her hut wants.
Eivor! I can hardly believe it's you. The one fated to save my people.
That woman seems to know me.
Are you?
Oh, it's you! Valka said we would meet, but I can hardly believe the great Eivor is fated to save my little Isle of Skye.
Who are you?
Ahead of yourself as always, Edith. Eivor. Edith is an old friend and a seer.
You.
She contacted me for advice. Her people are plagued by nightmares to the point of madness.
I wasn't aware people settled on the Isle of Skye.
There are small settlements, but it is a place of passage for many, making it perfect for dreams to wreak havoc. Until now, I've mostly been deciphering if my cousin's feasting on feathers in her dreams means she should marry a farmer or a baker.
You lost me again.
Edith needs your help. And it's not just her people being affected. As someone deeply in tune with the spirit realm, I have also begun to lose sleep. I fear it may spread to our settlement soon.
I will investigate. But it is not as if I have experience chasing away bad dreams.
There is more. You're not going to like this, Eivor. But I believe somehow Randvi is involved. Perhaps even responsible.
How would Randvi be involved?
I know Randvi's whereabouts better than most, and she isn't... what I mean to say is, she couldn't do something like this.
Ever since the nightmare started here, I began asking the spirits for clarity, and a vision came to me. Though it was cloudy, I know what I saw. You will find Randvi amidst a scene of death on the Isle of Skye. The two of you will fight before you are forced to part ways forever.
That just can't be true.
Believing is your choice. The only way to find the truth and stop the nightmares from spreading is if you go to the Isle of Skye. I must tend to my duties, but Edith can take you when you are ready.
So, are you ready? My people can't go without sleep any longer.
So, what mission is this supposed to be? Isle of Skye. Oh, it's in Scotland.
Ah, Scotland.
I was about to say, she sounded like she was Irish or something. Oh, this is the Fainted Encounter story arc.
Yeah, that for later.
Yeah, a large island off the Scottish mainland, primarily inhabited by the Picts before the Vikings invaded the rule and began settling. Early history. Interesting. Ah. This probably she saw Cassandra and not Rendezvous. Yeah, I think female Eivor is canon.
No, male Eivor.
Well, the reason being is because Eivor's last name is Varinsdottir, which means Varin's daughter. It says in Scandinavia, surnames were still used together with primary patronyms, the father's name and the affix denoting their relationship,
I need some time
which
before we
were
head
used
out.
by all
I'll
social
come back
classes.
when
This
I'm
meant
ready.
that most families until modern
Please
times
don't wait
pronounced
too long.
surnames.
My
Scandinavian
people need
patronyms
you.
were derived from the father's given name with the addition of a suffix meaning son or daughter. So, if it was canon that male Eivor was the real one, it would be Varinson, not Varinsdottir.
No, just like with Alexios, they are canon in my heart.
That's not how it works.
Yes, it is.
Eivor is the main protagonist. However, lead writer affirmed that both gender options were considered canon in a way that made logical sense. David later affirmed that the canon playthrough method is choosing unanimous decide, with female Eivor being present for the majority of the game, except when playing the Asgard and Jotunheim arcs, in which male Eivor is the playable character.
That's weird.
Interesting. Conversely, the comic book Valhalla Song of Glory and tie-in novel Valhalla German Saga feature Eivor as female exclusively. Eivor's appearance, including clothing, hair, and war paint, is also customizable. Eivor's male voice is provided by Magnus Brun, who also voices Varin and Odin. Well, yeah, that sounds exactly the same. Interesting. Yeah, that sounds about right. Varin's daughter.
So yet again, they're canon in my heart.
Fair.
What's with them making all the like a girl now?
They've been wanting to do it for a while.
Have they?
Yeah, I think Syndicate was their one way of doing it. Because they were able to have both Jacob and Evie.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't have a fate. Yeah, Fated Encounter said I had to reach Settlement 4, so then it became a Distorted Dream. I think they wanted to do it for a while. They wanted Odyssey to just be, or I think they wanted Origins to be, you could play both Bayek and Aya, and then some of the higher ups were like, no one wants to play a female, like, no one wants to play a girl. Like, that was their whole thing. Assassin. And then
Right.
the response to Aya wasn't, like, extremely positive. So when they were making Odyssey, and they wanted it to just be Cassandra, the higher ups were like, still no, give them, and then let them, like, they were like, have an option, and they allowed it. Ubisoft is not cool with fucking female protagonists for some reason.
That is weird, but
There's a lot of people, like, higher ups that are, like, older that straight up do not believe that people want to play female protagonists. Like, even though there are tons of very popular, very, like, successful video games with female protagonists, namely Metroid and, like, Tomb Raider.
true.
They have this weird distinction that, like, it's not, like, people are not going to want to play their games, the games are going to fail, like, all that jazz.
Yeah.
Okay, Edith was a
Interesting, I didn't know
seer. Yeah, it's dumb. Edith was a seer that chose. It's like that whole thing with Cartoon Network saying that girls graduate out of animation. So that is their answer as to why there's not animated shows that are directed towards teenage girls on Cartoon Network. Which is the stupidest fucking. This was like last month. They were like, oh, there was like a higher or something, and Cartoon Network did an interview, and he was just like, "Oh, girls graduate out of animation, so we don't have shows for them." And it's like, we still watch animation. We would watch if you made it. And it's like, but they graduate out of it. It's like, because you don't have shows for us. That's why we supposedly graduate out. It's a whole. Edith was a seer that chose to lend her services on the Isle of the Sky, deeply fascinated with dreams and the spirit realm as symbolism passageway. She settled on the island, most known as a place of transition for many. She had high hopes of finding a strong connection to the spirit realm there. However, apart from her brief stay on the island, she spent most of her days offering insight to pedestrian concerns of the island's inhabitants. She was a childhood friend of Volka's, threw in a letter to her mother. Volka once described Edith as strange even for a seer. She's different. Irish trade, yeah. So, fucking, you know, it's fucking stupid. But, okay, Volka's potion, correct. Let's go back in next time. But, yeah, so what plants do I need? Plants are in Kent, north of Dover. Oh, fuck. I can't even do Volka's until I fucking get to Kent. Where's Kent? Where's Kent? Where's Kent? Kent! Oh, I can technically go there now. Oh, it shows me where to go. That'll be a while from now. So, I can do that next. Alright. So, that's a good place to stop. I want the next skill points right. Yeah. Okay. We are in 45 hours. Fuck. Alright, anyway. Ow! Sitting in this chair for too long. Anyway. We'll continue again tomorrow night. I'll try to do it a little earlier. I cooked dinner tonight, so that's why it takes so long. But yeah, we're 45 hours into this thing, and probably not even a quarter of the way through the game. I don't even know. But I know everything fell apart. I'm not sure what's going on. But dropped frames 13,000. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. But yeah, I guess we will see you guys tomorrow night. So everyone have a good night, and see you tomorrow.